Before the video starts, make sure to hit that link in the bio. Join the Discord. We've got almost 170 people in there. A lot of fun. Get in there and let's get into today's video. Hey guys, what is up? And welcome to round number 4 of the Subscriber League. It is the Bulls and the Vikings. Before we get into the game, just wanted to show you guys the ladder before we kick off. Just in case you guys did not see it in the round review video. Now, the round review video is coming every single Monday, so get ready for that, as we've got the Bulls and the Vikings going at it in today's video. So Thunder on top of the minute, the Wolves 2-1. They will meet on Sunday. What a clash that is going to be. The Bulls are currently 1-1 and the Vikings are 1-2, so it's a massive game. These other games will be happening this week. We've got the Vikings and the Bulls right now. We've got the Panthers and the Sharks tomorrow at 3 o'clock. Expecting a real big one out of that one. And then on Sunday, the mouth-watering clash. The Wolves and the Thunder. 1 play 2. Winner take all. We'll get top of the ladder, whoever wins that. That will be absolutely huge. But we shift our focus to today's match, and that is the Bulls and the Vikings. We've seen both teams play some good footy. We've also seen these teams play some inconsistent footy. I'm expecting a big response out of the Vikings after what happened last week. They're 1-2 on the season. The Bulls are 1-3. This will be a massive game for both sides. Now, I'll be voting on the top 5 best plays, best moments of the round for every week. So I need your guys' help. So make sure to comment down below what you guys think when you guys see the games as we kick off tonight's game. So this is the Vikings team. Not a lot has changed. There wasn't too much talk in the Discord about changing the team. I think they're pretty happy with sticking with this team, pushing forward. This is a massive game for them. 1-2. If they get on the winners list, they will go to 2-2 and they can set their season up and go from there. They're really good at performance against the Tornadoes, but they definitely have to keep pushing if they are going to be a contender for the grand final for the sub league. And here are the Bulls. So the Bulls coming off that loss to the Thunder. Now the Bulls had the bye last week, so I'm expecting them to be extremely fresh from their bye. Going to be big for them as well. I'm interested to see how they go. I'm interested to see how they'll come out on top. So it's the Vikings and the Bulls. Make sure to have a look at your predictions. We have a massive week of sub-league footy. So make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Also, if you've not joined the NBA one, get into that as we get ready to launch into round number 4 action. It's the Bulls. It's the Vikings. So round number 4 is here. It's the Bulls. It's the Vikings. Bulls did have the break, the bye last week. The Vikings coming off that disappointing loss in their game as well at the MCG last week over the Thunder. The Thunder are now undefeated, and that sets up a mouth-watering clash on Sunday. But this is the Bulls, this is the Vikings. Both these teams have a chance to go 2-1 on the season. The Bulls did. Both teams have lost to the Thunder in their last matchup, so it's going to be interesting to see how teams go in this video and basically how they go for the rest of the season. I can't believe it's round 4. I remember creating the video to get the sub-league going, and we're already at round number 4. This is a massive game for the Vikings. I'm expecting a massive game out of them. I'm expecting a big response, but the Bulls, they're 1-1. They did win here in round number 1. Was it round number 1 or round number 2? Might have been that. And then they played the Thunder, and they weren't able to get the job done. But they're back home. They're ready to go. I think they're ready to roll into this. The Vikings, I don't really know who to tip in this game. I feel like the Vikings had that massive win in game number 1 when they took on, I think it was the Tornadoes. Now the Tornadoes sit in like the top 2, so this will be interesting. Let's get into it. It's the Bulls. It is the Vikings. Now there's going to be a top 5 moments every week, so I want you guys to vote on that. If you see something that should be in the top 5, let me know. We're underway here in this match. Out of the center go the Bulls. It's going to be interesting to see if the Vikings can continue their state of play. But the Bulls are going to get the first goal here, I think. Almost off the ground. We're going to get a ball up Luke Day, who's been a pretty good forward so far. Back in the ruck we go. Expecting a big response out of the Vikings. But you can see the Bulls here are threatening to get the first goal of this match. Look at the spin. Dangerous spin. And here go the Vikings out of their defense. So the Vikings actually, they had that massive game in round number 1, so they are capable. Lance Franklin trying to get in front here. Punches the ball down. They've got a really good forward line, the Vikings. They've had big leads in all their games, and that's a beautiful handball. And Franklin's going to get him off to a perfect start. He doesn't. He misses here to the right-hand side, and the Vikings move to 1 behind. So yeah, how this top 5 is going to work, I just want you guys to vote on what you see in matches. If you think that should be in the top 5, comment down once the video has been published. and post it so then I can look at them and then we can go in. But the Bulls are struggling to get this out of their back 50, as you see. Nice kick up the line. So the Bulls' home ground is Adelaide Oval. Yes, we know. As you see, Tommy Green, my player, take the mark. Decides to play on. Don't know what he's thinking there with the kick. Vikings and the Bulls struggling here. Here you go, the Vikings. Lovely handball. They're actually looking okay, and that's a beautiful kick. And Mr. Man takes the mark. Now, Mr. Man can go back and kick the first goal of the match and for the Vikings. Now, the Vikings have got off to really good starts in basically the last few videos, last few games. But they haven't been able to hold on as Mr. Man kicks the first goal for the Vikings, and they are away. Let's see if they can get off to a good start, and let's see if they can really secure this lead, because like I said, they've gave up some big leads in this subscriber league so far. 117 plays 0. Back in the center we go. Bulls and Vikings. The Bulls owning the midfield battle so far. And look at the halfback run off. Beautiful, gets the handball, kicks up the line. Almost the mark to the Vikings. The Vikings respond out of their defense. And here go the Bulls. Bulls dangerous. I mean, this ball's right in the middle of the ground. That's a big Shepherd. Off the ground. They're playing a bit of FIFA here. Don't tell me they're going to go off the ground again. We're going to get a ball up here as Choi gets tackled. So 7 plays 0 early on in this match. Don't really know where to gauge what's going on. But the Vikings actually look pretty good, I must say. Look at this string of handballs. They decide to kick. I think this might be Tony Lockett. He takes the mark. He can turn around and go if he wants. Decides to chip. Nice little kick, the Aussie lad. They've actually had some really nice ball movement in this game. And the Aussie lad loads up. And Franklin should mark this. And he doesn't, as Charles Vincent takes a strong mark. That was a big game goal-saving mark there. Got a jam-packed crowd, as you guys can see here, for round number 4. Dangerous kick. What are they thinking, the Bulls? Sean gets tackled, and we're going to have a ball up. I'd say 15 metres out, 25 metres out from the Vikings goal. Ball goes down. Paddy Cripps gets the clearance. Beautiful handball. Here go the Bulls. But I think this one could come back. It's not going to be a mark to the Vikings. Out the back, the Bulls have the numbers. They decide, get out of my way, they say. Get out of my way. Loads up. How's this going to bounce? Is it going to bounce through? It bounces to the left-hand side, but the Bulls can run onto this. He can kick off the ground. Decides to go off the ground. And Keelan misses to the left-hand side, and the Bulls get their first score of the game. They actually did. Both teams are moving the ball really, really nice early on in this game. One behind, plays 7. Ball goes up the middle. Almost the mark to the Vikings, but the Bulls are going to get tackled. And Heath Downey does. So we're going to get another ball up here. Interesting first quarter here. It's been very, very tight. I mean, the Vikings are actually looking pretty good. They're looking like their actual selves that they were in that first half last week. Paddy Cripps trying to fend off a little bit more than he can chew, but he does it well. Has a bounce, loads up. Surely not from there. Luke Day can't take it as Poundy takes a strong mark. You can definitely tell this Vikings team have come to play today. Poundy kicks almost the mark there. Paddy Cripps has been pretty good early on for the Bulls. Here they go. They've got the numbers here. Can he get the handball? He does. They load up. Beautiful play from the Bulls, and it results in J21 kicking the goal. I think that's J21's first goal. There's my player, my character in the series. His first goal of the series is a big one, and we've got these scores tied at the minute. 1-1-7 apiece. Out of the middle of the Vikings go. It's been a pretty interesting start so far, and that's a strong mark to Matt Rao. I mean, you could definitely say he's the GOAT of this Vikings team. He loads up. Beautiful kick inside, but Fareed takes a strong mark for the Bulls. So 1-1-7 plays 1-1-7. Dangerous kick across. Ben Cousins comes in and takes the mark. That's a strong mark to Ben Cousins. He decides to go up. That's a nice looking kick. And Harley takes the mark. So both teams moving the ball well early on in this opening term. Harley's got the ball. Decides to go with a beautiful kick to find Travis. Travis swings. I don't know where Travis is kicking that. The Vikings should be able to clean up here if they can run onto this. But they're actually under enormous amounts of pressure at the minute. And we're going to get a ball up. 20 minutes have gone in this opening term. It's only been the 2 goals kicked. It's been a very tight match. I did expect this to be extremely tight. Both teams have a lot to prove coming off a loss. The Vikings coming off 2 losses. Cleaners takes a mark. Switches the play. Dangerous as Keelan intercepts. Keelan can play on. He does. Goes inside 50. Dangerous for the Vikings. And it's going to come off as Cooper takes a strong mark for the Bulls. And he should go back and kick their second of the game. I mean, I thought the Vikings, they're in this game. They're definitely in this game. Cooper slots the goal. They get their second. And it's now 2-1-13 to 1-1-7 late in this first quarter, I must say. 2-1-13 plays 1-1-7. Out of the middle, the Vikings go. Can they get the quick answer on the lead? Beautiful kick. Almost the mark to the Vikings, and the Bulls release. 13 plays 7. There can only be seconds. I mean, only a couple of minutes left in this first term. It's been a very tight opening quarter. I've liked every single minute of it. This is what you want in these sub-league games. And the Bulls are threatening here. Sam Stacey takes the mark, decides to kick. Beautiful kick inside. and Oliver can kick the Bulls' third goal. I wouldn't really say it's warning signs because I felt like this Vikings team have been in the game, but the Bulls can line up here. This is for a 2-goal lead, and he's got it. So just on the verge of quarter time, Oliver kicks the goal for the Bulls. They lead 3-1-19 to the Vikings. 1-1-7. Back in the center we go. Ball goes down. If Bulls can run onto this high tackle, and Cleaners is going to get the free kick. Probably been the informed ruckman of the league so far, Cleaners. And that is the end of the opening term. Bulls lead by 12 points after the Vikings had that first opening shot and their first opening goal. Pretty interesting start to this match. But the Bulls hold a 12-point lead. What did you guys think of that opening term? 3-1-19 the Bulls to the Vikings. 1-1-7. 6 inside 50s to 5. Like I said, it was a pretty tight opening term. I'm not really going to say that the Bulls are dominating. They've just had... they've just made the most of their decisions and basically the most of their opportunities. Because you've got 52% of the possession going to the Vikings, but the Bulls still have the 2-goal lead. Let's get into this second term. Massive second term as Oliver's had 3, Sam Stacey's had 3, J21's got the goal. We've seen J21 clean as 5 disposals in the middle. Mr. Man has a goal for the Vikings. Can they respond? I'm interested to see if this Vikings team can keep pushing. I do rate them. I'm expecting a big response from them, and I feel like they will get that in this second term. Let's get into it. Second quarter here, 3-1-19 the Bulls to the Vikings, 1-1-7. Really interesting opening term from this match. Let's see if the Vikings can get back into it. Clean has been really good early on. Kicks it inside 50, and a strong mark there from Bro. Now, Bro can kick this. I mean, he's 55 meters out. Like I said, I did expect a response from the Vikings, and Bro can loan up. He lines up. Is he going to get the distance? He's not, but Franklin can't get there, and Charles Vincent marks it on the line. If only there was a score review, we could see if he actually did mark that. He switches the ball out and finds Dylan Taylor. He's been good early on, that Charles Vincent. He's been pretty good. Beautiful kick up the line. Vikings have the numbers, though, but the Bulls somehow emerge with the footy, and they're running through the middle. Beautiful kick up the line. Who's going to take the mark? Almost the mark to the Vikings. A high tackle from Poundy. This could blow out to an 18-point lead if they're not careful. Poundy switches the ball inside. Dangerous kick. And now the Vikings can release. Cleaners has been absolutely everywhere in this game. And that's a beautiful kick inside. Almost an opportunity. He can apply the tackle here. But we're going to get a ball up. 3-1-19 plays 1-1-7 early on in this second term. Vikings had majority of the ball in this game. They still trail by 2 goals. Cleaners has been absolutely everywhere. And he's going to get it here. No, he doesn't. Can't apply the tackle. They should be able to take the mark here, and Luke Day takes the one-handed mark. Unreal. I can't believe how much of the ball the Vikings have had. They're still down by 2 goals, and they're in danger of conceding a 4th goal in this game. That's a beautiful kick. Had to punch there, had to spoil. Vikings can get out of trouble, and they do. Beautiful handball up the line. Besides the switch, that is some great vision. Skeets takes the mark. He goes up the line. Who can take the mark? But no, they just can't get past this point. Toxic takes the mark. 19 plays 7 early on in this second term. Vikings are pressing. You can definitely tell it's a bit of yo-yo footy at the minute. Colby takes the mark. Colby can go inside 50. He decides to chip it. Beautiful kick to ZXK Young. He swings the ball inside 50. Opportunity here for the Vikings and the Bulls. Bulls can get this. Vikings should release. And they do. Dangerous kick. But Sports Gamer can take the mark and settle for the Vikings. Decides to play on. That's a beautiful kick. Clean has been best on ground so far in this game. He decides to chip. Their ball movement's been good in this game. I'm telling you, they are a massive chance. They've had all the ball in this game, the Vikings. And look at that. Beautiful kick from Tony Lockett. They're definitely... Their ball... I mean, everyone was saying last week they were over handballing. You can definitely tell they're definitely kicking a lot more in this game. Now, that's a handball. Cleaners again goes inside 50. And surely a mark to the Vikings. Out the back, they've got the numbers. Can they apply some tackling pressure? They do. Oh, they just can't. Every time they go inside 50, they just can't get it. And here go the Bulls. Up the line they go. Strong mark there to Skeets. They are applying heaps of pressure. Repeat entries from the Vikings. Anthony takes the mark. Now get it in there. He does. Beautiful kick. And the Aussie lad takes the mark. Now the Aussie lad can kick this. It's been a reward for some effort. I mean, the Vikings have had all of the possession in this second term. And the Aussie lad, bit of reward for all the effort they've put in. He kicks the goal, and it's back to a single goal game. It's good to see the Vikings kicking the ball a lot more this week. Last week, they were fiddling around with it in that second half. Clean has been best on. Gets the tap down. Can he get onto it here again? Bulls get out of the middle. Cripps, beautiful handball. Interception for the Vikings. And here they go out of the middle again. Oh, this overhandballing again, but they decide to get the kick, and it could actually pay off because they can almost get the mark here. They've got the numbers. Oh, I just had to release there. They didn't. And now the Bulls can get out of their back 50. Goes up the line. Cleaners again takes a strong mark. Probably the best ruckman in the league so far. He intercepts, though. J21 getting involved. Good to see J21 there. He goes up the line again. Cleaners punches the ball down. They've got the numbers again, the Vikings. Can they get some reward here? They are all over this Bulls team. They just can't get going. Cleaners is going to... Beautiful releasing handball. And that is some great football from Cleaners and great football from the Vikings. How good has Cleaners been in this game? My God. Is this the best performances? That's a beautiful kick inside. And Tony Lockett, who was dominant in game number 1, takes a strong mark. This Vikings team can get this game back on scoring levels. Lockett loads up. Distance not a problem, but accuracy is, and he hits the post. That hurts the Vikings, and that hurts a lot. 2-2-14 to 3-1-19. Here go the Bulls. Bulls need to get this game back on their terms. I have no idea what is going on. Chip before, it almost runs through. Fareed runs it over the line, and the Vikings are pressing. Only a 4-point game. It hasn't been a high-scoring game. That's a dangerous kick again, and the Aussie lad intercepts. The Bulls just can't get out of their back 50. This is remarkable to watch. We had the dominance from the Wolves last week, but this has been a real big performance from the Vikings, and finally they get the lead. The Aussie lad kicks the goal. So after the Bulls got the last 2, the Vikings respond with the last 2 themselves, and they take the lead. 3-3-21, plays 3-1-19. The Bulls need to respond. It's been a very tight game, and the Vikings looking very dangerous, but look at the fend-off. Ball goes up to the 50 for the Bulls. They get an opportunity to take a mark here. Can Tommy Green get into the game? He can't. Another opportunity for the Vikings as they say, get out of their way. They load up here. Beautiful kick up the line. Almost the mark there to Cleaners once again. Lance Franklin was lurking. A very tight game as Travis Nolan takes the mark. The Bulls need the next goal. They've been absolutely dominated in this second term. Ball goes out wide. Ben Cousins picks the ball up. And we're going to get a ball up here. 19 plays 21, closing in on halftime. What a performance from the Vikings so far. Bulls have an opportunity here, but that is a lovely sweeping handball. And here we go up the line. Big man, though, can't take the mark. They've got an opportunity to the Bulls to load up again. Couple of they're definitely coming here, the Bulls, but intercept. Tommy Green gives it here, can't get it on the boot. Vikings get back, and they release. They're extremely lucky to release there. Ball goes up the line. And the siren sounds to end the first half. What a game of football. The Vikings definitely came to play in that second term. They absolutely dominated, and they go into halftime with a 2-point lead. Let's see if they can continue this good form. 3-3-21 to the Bulls, 3-1-19. The Bulls did not score in that term. It was all the Vikings. Dylan Taylor, 5 disposals. Riley Brinkman, 5. Sam Stacey, 5. J21's got 1 goal. Look at Cleaners. 12 disposals in that opening term. He is on the opening half. He's on track for 24 disposals. It'd be the most in the subscriber league. I'm not too sure how much the actual most is at the moment. I'd be interested to see that. The Aussie lad's got 2 goals. Mr. Man has got 1. Massive second half coming up. Let's go through the stats and let's check them out. This is a huge half coming up for both teams. Both teams can go for 2 wins on the season. The Bulls are 1-1 at the minute. You've got the Vikings who are 1-2. I think they might have the bye next week, so that will be massive. Let's change team here. Let's go. Look, I can't believe Clean is in that opening half. Let's see if we can continue the good form. He had 12 at the half as we go through the stats here. Massive last second half coming up for both teams. It's going to really set their seasons up. If the Vikings can win, they'll go to 2 wins and 2 losses. If the Bulls win, they'll go to 2 wins and 1 loss. So it's massive. Big second half coming up. Let's get into it. Massive second half coming up. I can't wait to get into this. This is going to be huge. Honestly, where's this game going? Cleaners has been absolutely unreal as Thomas Wilson gets tackled. Vikings have been dominating. I feel like they're a couple of goals from breaking this game wide open again. Out of the middle, the Vikings go again. Look at their movement here. Everyone was talking about their movement last week. And I tell you what, almost an opportunity here for a goal. That would have been big. Honestly, can't believe that. Out of the middle, the Vikings have been so dangerous. Their midfield have been unreal. Like I said, there'll be an All-Australian team at the end of the year, so get ready for that. That'll be massive. That's dangerous. This is going to result in a shot for Tony Lockett. Get out of the way. Spins one way. Should have been pinged holding the ball. Vikings are definitely threatening here. Can the Bulls release? And they do. It's been all the Vikings since quarter time. The Bulls just have no answers at the minute. And we're going to get a repeat entry. What a performance from the Vikings so far. But can the Bulls spoil it? Beautiful handball over the top. Another handball here. Look at the handballing from the Vikings. The handballing at the right time this week. And I tell you what, that could be goal of the round. Beautiful handballs here from the Vikings. And that one hurts for the Bulls. Massive goal there for the Vikings. Back in the middle we go here. Here goes Paddy Cripps. We need him to get into the game. And the Aussie lad applies a high tackle. I mean, I don't really know where this game is heading. I mean, the Vikings are just dominating. If the Bulls don't get something going, this game is over because it's been all the Vikings since that opening term. Last 2 goals. The Bulls have not scored since the first quarter. 3-1-19, 4-4-28. Dangerous kick. Don't know what is going on there, and Marcus takes the mark. He kicks this, and this will make it incredibly tough for the Bulls. Considering they've only kicked for 3 goals for the game, and they all came in the first quarter. It is panic stations at the minute because it's been all Vikings since that opening term. They are unstoppable at the minute, and Marcus kicks the goal. 5-4-34 to 3-1-19. Dangerous scenes here for the Bulls. They need the center clearance. They're going to get it, but shutting down comes across and intercepts the mark here. He decides to handball. I don't like this handball game. Is it going to come off? It's not going to come off. The Bulls release. They need the next goal. It's so important who gets the next goal in this game. And here they go. They got an opportunity. Nice interception there from the Vikings. Can they respond? And out of the back line they go. They are running through the middle. They're trying to the 1-2 and throwing the ball is Skippy. Just get the ball onto your boot, son. Can the Bulls respond? It's been all Vikings. Ball goes in. Opportunity for the Bulls. Go off the ground. They decide not to go off the ground. Ball goes out the back. Tommy Green gets tackled high. And he's going to have an opportunity here. Let's see what he does. Is he going to pop it to the top of the square? He's around 55 metres out. Chips it in. Dangerous kick. And good mark there from Poundy, who has been good on day today. He switches the ball here. Nice kick find Sports Gamer. They have a nice 15-point lead here at the moment, the Vikings, and they're running through the middle here, but the Bulls have the numbers. They've got the numbers at this contest. Who is going to get it? The Bulls going to come up with it, I think. Players run over the ball, and we're going to get a ball up here. 5-4-34 plays 3-1-19. I hope you guys are enjoying round number 4 action because the Bulls are still in this game, and that's a big shot, but he's going to miss to the left-hand side. That's Sam Stacey. It is back to a 14-point game. 3-2-20 plays 5-4-34. Vikings ball movement's been really good, and that's a strong mark there to Matt Rowell. Matt Rowell decides to go up the line. Nice kick, nice mark there from Riley. Now the Bulls are starting to edge on top. You can just tell, but that's a dangerous kick. And now the Vikings say, get out of our way. They load up here. That ball goes around, I'd say 20 metres here. That's surely not going to be round. But here go the Vikings off the ground. They've got the numbers. Nice hip and shoulder there. That is big. Who's going to get the ball up here? Get out of my way, they say again. They just can't apply the tackling at the minute, the Bulls. And I tell you what, this Vikings team, the next goal is so vital in this game. Who is going to get it? Nice kick. Colby takes the mark all alone here. Does he decide to play on? He doesn't. He's going to set. He actually does decide to play on. Decides to switch in play. Dangerous kick. That's a great kick inside. But Skeets, he takes a strong mark. It is a 14-point game. Intercept and push in the back. What is going on here? This would be massive. I mean, this brings the game back to 8 points. It's been all the Vikings. The Bulls, the last couple of minutes, are getting on top. Has it got the legs? It does. Sam Stacey kicks the goal. It is back to an 8-point game. After all the dominance the Vikings had, this Bulls team will not give up. 26 plays 34. We're definitely set for a fast finish here. Get out of my way. Double fend off here. Nice kick. Now the Bulls start to get going. CXRK, I think it might be. Nice kick. And he finds Sam Stacey. So Sam Stacey already got one in this term. Decides to chip it this time. Dangerous kick. And AFL Galore takes the mark. So I said the next goal was vital. And the Bulls did get it. So who goes on from here? Dangerous kick, it's okay. Thomas Wilson takes the mark. He's got the small chip if he wants to use it, and he does. The Vikings' ball movement has been much better in this game. Dangerous kick, though. What are they doing? Just get the ball out of the back 50. I don't know why they're messing about with it. They're trying to possession play, and it's not going to come off as we're going to get a ball up here as Jerry gets tackled. 26 plays 34. 22 minutes have gone. Not a high-scoring game in this sub-league game, but the Bulls are holding on. The Vikings have been really good, and J21 gives away the free kick. You can just see how dangerous that kick is. Luke Day almost took the mark, but Poundy's been really good today. Him and Clean has definitely been the Vikings' best. Shutting down takes the mark. They just can't get out of their back 50 at the minute. Skippy takes the mark. Now, Skippy needs to settle here. I think he tried to play on before. He decides to switch it. I don't know what they're thinking here with the switching of the play. Just move the ball on. Get it going. They're trying to open up the fat side of the ground. And I tell you what, it could work out here because the Vikings are going through the middle. Lance Franklin has not been really sighted in this game. And he gets tackled. We're going to ball up. in the middle of Adelaide Oval here. Ball goes down. Vikings have the numbers. They're just over handballing. Thomas Wilson, though, their over handballing has come back into their game, but here they go. Almost an opportunity to go forward. Pushing the back from cleaners, and the Bulls get the free kick. This is going to be a massive last quarter here. So much is happening. Is throwing the ball is Dylan Taylor, and the siren sound. So massive last quarter coming up. The Vikings have dominated this game, but the Bulls, you could definitely tell, were getting the game back on their terms. Not a high-scoring game. Only the 9 goals kicked. The Bulls have only kicked the 1 goal since quarter time. 4-2-26 to the Vikings. 5-4-34. Look at the possession. 56% of the possession to 44%. Cleaners stuck on 12. Pumped him up at halftime. He did not have a disposal in that term. Dylan Taylor's been good for the Bulls. Sam Stacey's been good. Thomas Wilson's been pretty good for the Vikings. And Skibby Bite's been good for the Vikings also. The Aussie lads kicked 3 goals. Wow, I didn't even notice that. But this is a massive last term. I mean, for both teams. You win, you get your second win. You lose, you stay on win number 1. And that would hurt your chances of making the Subscriber League finals. Massive last quarter coming up. Here we go. The Bulls, the Vikings. The Vikings have responded after their 2 poor weeks. It's great to see them back. Here we go. Final term. Who gets the center clearance? I think it's going to be the Bulls. Ball gets knocked down. Here you go. Cleaners. Got his hands on the ball and kicks it to Chuka. Fraser Chuka tried to play on, and he gets pinged holding the ball. First goal of this term is so important. And I tell you what, Luke Day hasn't really been seen in this game. Takes a strong mark. Goes inside 50. That's a great kick, but Sports Gamer cuts it off. Let's see if they try and switch the ball here. They've been tried all day. Dangerous kick. Ball goes down. Vikings can move this one on. Decide to just go straight up the guts. Who can take the mark? That's a nice spoil down. Here go the Bulls. They've got the numbers here. Can they get a mark? And they do. Travis Nolan. This would hurt if you're a Vikings player and fan. I mean, they've dominated this game, and the Bulls have just got on top in the later stages. And I tell you what, it is a 2-point game. Massive goal to Travis Nolan. They are right back in this game, this Bulls team. It is 2 points. This is going to go right down to the wire. You can definitely tell this is going down to the wire. Big goal there to Travis Nolan. The ebbs and flows in this game has been... Look at the Vikings' dominance, though. My God. Out of the center we go. Cleaners gets wrapped up. He's had 13 disposals in this match. Really tried to will his team here. Who is going to stand up from both sides? Tommy Green goes inside 50. Luke Day hasn't been sighted all day. And Poundy's been extremely good. Takes a mark. Kicks it and finds Sports Gamer. Now get the ball outside of this 50. This is where they've broken down, I think, this Vikings team. That's a lovely kick. What a kick. But he can't take the mark. Lance Franklin says, get out of my way. The captain trying to stand up. Goes inside 50. Opportunity for the Vikings. And Dylan Taylor takes a good mark. He decides to switch the play. Beautiful kick up the line. Almost the mark there. I think that might have been Matt Rowell come across to spoil. This one should go over the line, and it does. And we're going to get a ball in. 32-34. Who wins it from here? Comment down below. Who wins? Is it the Vikings? Do they hold on? They've been good all day. High tackle, free kick, and they're going to get the free kick, the Bulls. Or is it the Bulls? So the Bulls just run over the top of them, because it definitely looks like the Vikings, they're running out of legs. The Bulls had the week off. They look like the fresher team, and I tell you what, they can't apply a tackle. That's a dangerous kick. That's going to go over the top here. Here's an opportunity for the Bulls and the Vikings to break. Big play. Interception coming up, I can tell, but the Bulls just have the numbers. Their work ethic at the moment. Paddy Cripps can mark this. He doesn't, and ZXK Young does. He decides to go inside 50. Luke Day can take the mark. He doesn't. Here we go. Out the back. This is for the lead. Decides to pick it up. Snaps. Are you kidding? Oh, hits the bone the full. That would have been huge. But imagine he kicks that goal. Imagine he kicks that. They decides to switch the play. Shutting down takes the mark. How good's Poundy been? I mean, he's been really good in this game. AFL galore. Decides to kick. Got to take the mark here. Thomas Wilson, and he does. What are you thinking? Why? Why are they kicking inboard? I have no idea why. And that is a dangerous handball, but I tell you what, it could come off. Vikings lead by 2 points. I mean, the next goal is big in this game. There's only been 10 goals kicked. And I tell you what, the Bulls can take the lead. They don't. He misses Sam Stacey to the right-hand side. It is a 1-point game. What a low-scoring affair. This has been an absolute grind. Now it's the Vikings who are struggling. They decide to chip it here. Dangerous kick. And Matty takes the mark. He kicks this goal. They take the lead. This would be huge. I mean, the Vikings have had the Bulls are just so on top. This is to draw the game. We're all tied up. 34 plays 34. Surely we can't have our first draw of the Subscriber League. besides to come in. They just can't clear the ball, the Vikings. Here they go. Here their ball movement goes. It was on in that first quarter and it's on right now. Decides to switch to play. Dangerous kick. They've got the numbers. They have the numbers. Get rid of the ball. Holding the ball, Nathan Robertson. Just had to release. Just had to release. And Fareed takes the mark. 16 minutes have gone in this game. 34 apiece. You couldn't ask for a better game. I mean, both teams have been so good in this game. I'm so impressed with the Vikings. Now the Bulls decide to run. You can definitely tell they're the fresher team. And they've got the numbers out the back here. Luke Day can go off the ground. Decides he doesn't. He throws it. Should have just went off the ground. Got to get out. They've got to get this out of their 50. And Matt Rao takes the mark. 34 plays 34. We can't have another scenario after the siren. Surely not. Opportunity here for the Bulls. They go inside 50. Opportunity to take a mark. Who can get the hero? Sam Stacey takes the mark. 19 minutes have gone. Is he too far out? Is he too far out? This is for the lead. And for the game. It's not going to get the distance. And Poundy can't take the mark. And the ball, there's going to be a ball up around 10 meters out from the from the Bulls goal. Cleaners gets the tap down. 1 goal. And this game is over. Keelan gets tackled. What a game. This could be a draw. This could definitely be a draw. The first... No, it's not going to be because I tell you what, the Bulls... Off the ground, it's the post, Matty. Gives them the lead. Gives them the lead. It is a 1-point game. Oh, my God. The Vikings, they're going to go. They're going to go straight up the middle here. Dangerous kick. Ball goes down. Cleaners has to stand up. He gets tackled. It is a 1-point game. The hearts of the Vikings, this would hurt. They've been so good today. They've dominated play. But I tell you what, that is goal of the game, and this is over. Cooper kicks goal of the game, 23-minute mark of the fourth quarter. What a performance from the Bulls in this last term. And this game is over. It is over now. I can't see the Vikings winning this. Cleaners tries to get it out. What a goal. What a goal. But what about the hearts of the Vikings? They've fought all day. They probably should have won this game. They had so many opportunities. The Bulls only had the 3 goals. And I tell you what, they fought on. This is a massive performance from the Bulls, though. This is a groundbreaking performance. And this ball goes inside 50 here. And why not put some icing on the cake? And Keelan hits the post. 42 plays 34. I mean, the Vikings, there can only be seconds left, I think, in this game. It's disappointing. They've been so good. Cleaners has been dominant in this game. There's the Ruckman. He's tried. Is their last roll? This is their last roll. The dice, it's over. The siren sounds, an utter heartbreak for the Vikings. The Bulls come over the top of them. I can't believe that. The Vikings dominated this game. The Bulls just owned that last quarter. And now the Bulls will move to 2-1 on the season. It was a grind game. But that one hurts if you are a Viking. 6-6-42 the Bulls to the Vikings. 5-4-34. Wow. Look at the possession. I mean, the Vikings dominated this game. What did you guys think of the game? Make sure to comment down below. 3 2s and 1s. Let's look at the stats. Thomas Wilson finished with 11. Cleaners 14. Tried hard all day. Cooper kicked 2 goals. Dylan Taylor had 12. Sam Stacey was really good in that last term. Had 10. But what a game. Honestly, can't believe that. That one hurts if you're a Viking. But there was some promising signs. I mean, they were in that game. Look at the disposals here. A lot of players getting into it. But comment down below the 3 2 1. Comment down below what you think of the game. That was probably one of the best games of the season. It had the opportunity to be a draw. But the Vikings just couldn't get it done. And now they lose their 3rd in a row after dominating game number 1. Comment down below what you guys thought of this game. Unreal. Tomorrow I've got the Panthers and I'm pretty sure the Panthers are on tomorrow. Now, I can't too sure who they're versing, but the Panthers are playing. I think it's the Sharks they're playing. After the Sharks coming off that real disappointing loss last week, they definitely will look to respond. I hope you guys enjoyed the sub-league game today. It was a real good one. The Bulls hold on. I mean, the Vikings, a bit of heartbreak, but more importantly, I hope you guys stay blessed. Get on board for the channel, and I'll see you guys. Also, tell a friend about the channel. I mean, that'd be good if you could do that. I really would appreciate it. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next sub-league game getting on tomorrow.